I welcome everyone. Project with you System.GURU.Markets. We start with summary information about the company. If necessary, you can place a stop. You can look at all the parameters of the corporation in detail. We will look at the main indicators of the company ThredUp Inc., ticker TDUP. This review was made using information current as of March 27, 2025. According to classification Guru, Markets company ThredUp Inc. belongs to the subcategory clothes. 87 organizations take part in the comparison. This is very representative. We will see decisions on orders towards the end of this video. The overall result for the company is as follows: minus 6.5 out of 10 points. Average result for the subcategory, 0.7 points. If you look broadly, within the entire US stock market in general, we see that the average score for the market in total is 1.9 points, against a score of minus 6.5 points for ThredUp Inc. Comparing the dynamics of a company's share price, ThredUp Inc. and subcategory shares, we will see that in 12 months the shares ThredUp Inc. showed a change of 37.7%. Against price changes in the subcategory minus 2.1%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Market capitalization of the corporation ThredUp Inc. is $0.31 billion, with a market capitalization of the subcategory of $526 billion. ThredUp Inc. has a share of 0.058% and is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $0.04 billion, and the balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory is $101 billion. ThredUp Inc. constitutes a share of 0.035%. By comparing the occupied shares of market and balance sheet capitalization, we can see the following. Share ThredUp Inc. in a subcategory when assessing market value is 0.058%. The balance sheet capitalization is 0.035%, which is 40% less than the share of market capitalization. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory, bad, minus 1 point. The analyzed company's debts amount to $0.037 billion. Debt to book capitalization accounts for 92.5% of the company's capital. Result on the level of the company's financial obligations, bad, minus 1 point. The ratio of a company's market price to its profit corresponds to 0, with an average for the subcategory of 23.4, which is much worse than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's market price to its profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory, very bad, minus 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was minus $77 million. Future earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. And this is bad for the company. Assessment of the predicted future profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory, bad, minus 1 point. The company's price to revenue ratio is 1. The average in the subcategory is 1.4, which is 29% lower than in the subcategory. Assessment of indicators of market value to its revenue in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $300 million. Future revenue for the next 12 months is unknown. And this is very bad for the company. Assessment of the estimated future revenue indicator in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, bad, minus 1 point. The sales margin is minus 25.7%, with an average for the subcategory of 5.8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 31.5%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The company's share by number of personnel in the subcategory is 0.096%. This is a 66% increase in market capitalization share. And this fact shows the discrepancy between the market value of the company ThredUp Inc., most likely towards underestimation. The amount of capital for each employee of the company is $188,000. And for the subcategory, it's $307,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the organization's performance is 38.8%. Assessment of the amount of market capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of profit per individual employee of the company is minus $47,200. With the average in the subcategory, $13,200. And the difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 259%. Estimation of profit for each company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The company's revenue per employee is $184,000. By subcategory, $227,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 23%. Estimation of the share of revenue for each company employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. Shares for sale account for 4.5%, with a subcategory average of 4.9%. This is a short squeeze indicator. Indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 57% for the company ThredUp Incorporated, whereas in the subcategory this level is 42%. Potentially, the shares of the subcategory are valued lower than the company's ThredUp Inc. The company's current share price is approximately $2.63. The consensus price target for the company's shares is approximately $2.99. The difference between the current estimate and the consensus forecast is approximately 14%. Let's look at the order table, which is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions publicly made this season by the information and reference System.GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of securities valuation ThredUp Incorporated, information and reference assessment System.GURU.Markets, a decision has been made. Open an order to fall at a price of $2.64 per share. The order was opened due to the fact that the company has a relatively low rating. The company's assessment was carried out based on the assessment method, the Akeem's Index. Take profit is set at 1.79. Stop loss is set at 3.49. In case the order is not closed by take profit or stop loss, then the order closes independently at the end of trading on April 26, 2025, or on the last working day before the specified date. Ticker MOV is the main buy order. The video on the main deal has already been published on this channel. When closing one of the orders, basic or balancing, the second order is fixed at the actual price. Thank you all for watching this video and for using the information and reference System.GURU.Markets. You are the coolest audience in the world.